All right, another question that I get as a family law attorney who practices in Atlanta Metro. I lost my job. Do I still have to pay child support? Okay, so you lost your job, you've been laid off, things happen. Yes, child support is going to continue to accrue every single month until you do something about it. What do you have to do? You have to file a modification in the Superior Court in the county that you reside in. And does that automatically lower the child support amount? It does not. You know why? Because the other party has to be given notice. And usually, I believe that 9 out of 10 times that the other party will say, hey, I sent her a text message. I let him know, they've cut my hours. I've been laid off. Business has been slow, or this is a slow season, or whatever the case may be. That usually happens, right? But that other person still is taking care of your child full time. And so child support is not for the parent. I know, it's not for the parent. It is for the maintenance of that minor child. And because it's for the maintenance of that minor child, the courts are not going to cut it off automatically, because the child still needs to be cared for. They have to eat, they need clothes, they need shelter, right? So the courts are going to say, we understand you're going through a rough time, but child support is still due. The child needs that support. So what do? You file a modification of child support with the Superior Court. The courts are going to look at why have you lost your job? Why is there less work? Why? And a lot of times people think that they can leave a good paying job and take a demotion or go to a low paying job or start driving Uber or Lyft, and they believe that they're going to use that income to get a new child support order. The courts are onto us. They're onto you. And so with that being said, guess what's going to happen? The courts are going to say, well, you are making $78,000 doing this for the past 5-6 years, and all of a sudden now you're driving Uber or Lyft. Why? Right? So they're going to say, listen, you have the right to drive Uber, Lyft, whatever other job you want to do, and accept less income. However, the child still needs that same amount of money. So we're going to go by what we think you can make, what we think you have the ability to make. So if you are, you have a college degree, you have a career, you're some sort of professional, and you can command more money, but you're choosing to make less money, the judge can come in and say, I'm going to impute your income, not at the amount that you're currently making driving Lyft, but at the amount that I know that you can make if you go and find another job. And you're going to find yourself having to pay child support for $78K income a year, but when you're really only making $5,000 a month, right? So you need to be aware of these things, right? But the courts will take those things into consideration. You are required to continue paying. They are not going to automatically lower the amount, and that could impact you down the road. So if you find yourself in that situation, you want to talk about it, hit me up. Information's in the bio. Have a good one.